How's dating in LA, Drea?
It's atrocious. It's terrible. I'm online dating and it's
What happened? You had some go down.
I did have a crazy story. So I went on a coffee date and it was so amazing. And then I get home and I'm like, I'm gonna look him up. So I find his LinkedIn and it just says his first name and last initial, not like his full last name. I keep digging and then I see his mugshot.
Okay.
What are you going to jail for?
Statutory.
Ooh. What are some red flags for you?
Talking about your ex on a first date for freaking 30 minutes, that's a red flag.
Because that makes you look stupid too.
Why does that make me look stupid?
No. The person saying
Oh, I was like, what did I do?
Not you.
Going
There's three
out like
strike
that.
zones. Number one
Uh-huh.
is after work, 5 to 6 at rooftop bars.
Okay.
Then the bars and the clubs,
Okay.
10 o'clock. And
That's
then you
not
have
for
the golden hour, that 1 to 2 a.m. The golden hour.
Who am I meeting from 1 to 2 a.m.?
Drea, appreciate you coming on today. How the tables have turned.
The tables have turned, but have they?
Not really.
We don't know. Okay.
Can someone fill me in into what's
I was
going
on her show. You need to go on her show.
You should totally come on my show.
I could sit there. You could sit here.
We could switch. I'm
Should
down.
we?
No,
No,
Okay.
just
that wasn't the point of
All right. Got it.
You need to go on her show. That was the whole
Oh,
point.
okay.
Yes, like the
How are you,
hey,
Dre?
hey, babe, can we talk? I'm good. How are you?
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What are we talking about today, Brian?
So how's dating in LA, Drea?
How is dating in LA? It's atrocious. It's terrible. I'm online dating and it's
What
like-
happened? You had some shit go down.
I did have a crazy story. Michelle doesn't even know this story.
Your best
yet.
friend doesn't even know the story?
No, because it just happened.
What happened?
Like
Just
today
I
or
gotta
yesterday?
tell Michelle things a
Wait.
little bit later. I gotta let it sink in a little bit, just because she's,
Sorry, Michelle.
Michelle,
I
plug
just
your
do.
ears.
She may have to plug her.
Turn
She's
the
gonna
mic
die.
down.
Or
She's
she
gonna
may walk
die.
outside and just cry and come back.
She might. So I went on a coffee date and it was so amazing.
Wait, people go on coffee
Wait, where
dates?
did you go
I
for
do
coffee?
coffee dates first. It's called Coffee and Plants.
Is that the location?
That's the location.
Where, in LA?
Yeah, it's in Sherman Oaks.
Coffee and plants?
Yeah, there's actually a place called Plants and Coffee as well. So
Okay.
there's both. But we went to Coffee and Plants.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now-
For a coffee date, day date.
I always do a day date, Brian, because if I walk up and they look atrocious, I'm going to be there for 25 minutes and I'm leaving.
You actually would go sit. I just keep walking.
Yes, I would go. I'm
Put
not.
the phone on mute really quick. Just keep
No,
walking. Can I have a double
I
macchiato,
would never
please?
do that. I'm always going to be polite.
I would get the double
sure.
macchiato. I'd be like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing today? Oh, I'm waiting for your date. Oh, you are? Wow.
I mean,
You're
they're
so
going to know
pretty.
that it's
Then
me
I'm gonna
because
leave.
usually I FaceTime too. I have a whole
Ah,
process.
shit.
Like I'll talk on the phone, they'll ask my number, whatever, and then I'll FaceTime, but you can only see so much on FaceTime.
How do you meet people? Apps?
Yeah,
Okay.
the apps.
Which is your favorite app?
I'd say Hinge is probably the best one.
Everyone's using Hinge.
Hinge
Bro,
is a good
A lot of people are using Hinge.
Yeah.
What do you like about Hinge?
Because it's like you have to verify people, so there's like more legit people on Hinge. Versus
How do you
like,
verify? How does it verify?
they do like a face thing where you have to show who you really are, and so they know that it's you, and it's not some dude in his basement,
Gotcha,
that
boiling
is pretending
cats.
to be like a lady or something. You know what I mean?
It still could be, but
It still could be, but if it says verified, it cannot be.
so
They
got it.
see you, they scan your actual face, which
With
I
your
hope
ID?
you're not using that, but whoever knows. Yeah, and you have to do your ID too.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty legit. So
Okay.
Hinge, you usually get like solid people, like Facebook dating.
People use Facebook?
No,
So what happened with this date? So you met on Hinge, and then what happened? You guys went for coffee?
we went for coffee.
In Sherman Oaks.
And it was amazing. Like he checked all the boxes.
Ooh, red flag number one. Go ahead.
No,
Always red flag
it's
number one.
not a red flag.
Always.
I've been on a
Always.
lot of coffee dates, and he was just like
You
he
want to
was so
slow
attentive.
into it. You want to slow into
Makan,
it.
I know I don't.
When you check
No.
all the boxes day one,
Okay.
it's only downhill from there.
It's not all of them, but for whatever you could see for a coffee date.
Okay.
Okay. Like I don't know.
That's a red flag for me.
Checking the boxes
Oh,
is
yeah.
a red flag. That
She's
makes zero
hot.
sense.
She's like calm.
She's giving
She's
you
fun.
good conversation.
Exactly. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
You're insane. You
Keep
have
going.
to come on my show.
Keep going.
Okay. So the eye contact is
Red
good. He is like
Bro,
no.
he's reading a playbook.
Stop.
He's
he
like-
works out.
Red flag number two.
How is it?
What
are
does he
you
do for
talking
work?
about?
What does he do for work?
I don't
He's got
work
so
out.
much time to go work out.
I'm not going to say his job, but he
Okay.
has a very good job.
Okay.
Okay.
What line of work is it?
Engineering.
You can't have a good conversation because
Yes, you
engineers are very okay. Keep going.
He's
keep
very
going.
creative. We had the same music taste. Like it was going so.
But your story is going to come.
Let's
Your
go
version's going to come true.
Let's go through the checklist.
Because she's about to
Go
fuck.
through the checklist.
He works out like 0% body fat. I do think he
That's
did,
a problem.
He did
Psychopath.
lie about his age a little bit. Like he was a little bit older, but that's okay. I was fine with that.
Yeah.
And he was super attentive. One thing I do pay attention to on dates, if I need something or somebody forgot something, like the waitress forgot my ketchup. If it's like, oh my God, they forgot my ketchup. And the guy goes, anyway, and they just keep talking. I'm like, I don't like that.
Obviously.
Right?
Everyone's got to be on their best behavior.
No. Some men don't give a damn. They're just like, anyway, keep talking.
Okay.
Because if they just want to talk. So anyway, so he was super attentive, great eye contact.
Did he pull out your chair?
Pulled out the chair, everything. We even went on a walk afterwards.
A walk afterwards?
Yes. Because we were vibing. I always do like a fake I have to go. Like I give like a time at the end of it.
It's a time constraint.
And he's like, oh, I thought you had to go. And I was like, no, I didn't really have to go. I mean, you know how this goes. Mm-hmm. So we went into my favorite soap store to get me some hand soap, it's a very expensive hand soap. And he's like, oh, I'll get it for you. And I was like, okay. Just
What's
very
the soap
nice.
Store?
Aesop.
I've seen it. Never walked in.
Yeah, it's great soap. It's amazing. Anyway, so everything's going well. And then I get home and I'm like, I'm going to look him up because obviously now that we've had a date, I want to look into this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, did you give him a kiss at then?
No, it wasn't that kind of vibe. It's like a date. It's, it's different.
I'm just checking.
A nice hug, like a nice long hug,
Okay. What kind of car does he drive?
I didn't see the car. We didn't park in the same spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of car he drives.
How about his style, clothing?
Good.
Tucked
Nice
shirt?
black, great jeans, solid jeans, expensive, I could tell. Yeah, hair nice together, beautiful eyes.
Okay.
Everything's great. And then I go online and I can't really find him. And I'm like, what?
He's married.
Makan,
Go ahead.
let me finish the story.
Is he?
No, he's not married. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, why can't I find this guy? So I find his LinkedIn and it just says his first name and last initial, not like his full last name. And I'm like, this is so crazy. So I keep digging. And then I see this other profile with sort of the same name, but different. So I click on it and it's him. Different name. I find out the full last name. I keep digging and then I see his mugshot.
Okay.
Online.
What do you go to jail for?
I don't even want to say it.
Just say
DUI?
Statutory rape.
Ooh, shit. I was like, yeah, that one you can't look past.
That is, See, all the red flags were right. The red flag, the signs were there.
This is why I couldn't tell Michelle.
The signs were there.
Michelle, how would you know this?
The signs were there. Guy,
oh
listen,
my God, how are the signs
let me
there,
tell you,
Makan?
guys that know they're good, put less effort. When you know you're good, you put in less effort.
That is not true.
No, when you're not a good guy, you always really boast yourself up. You polish your resume. You make yourself look G'd up from the feet up. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you know your shit is good, you just don't give a fuck because you're like, whatever, I'm worth it.
You've never seen us go out. We don't dress up.
Listen,
but he wasn't dressed up. It was like a t-shirt and jeans.
He hit every single check mark.
Yeah, but they were
which is a red
fancy
flag.
jeans.
Yeah, when you go on a date with a guy,
my jeans are $100.
When you go on a date with a guy,
it's not average person wearing $100 jeans.
If they meet bare minimum requirement without boasting, without overly,
he wasn't boasting.
He pulled out your chair. That's not something you're gonna do for the rest of your life.
How do you know?
Because most guys aren't gonna do it. They're gonna get lazy.
Most guys won't, but some
99.9%.
guys will. No, 90.
Well, yeah, the ones that do are gay, which you're not gonna date anyway.
What is happening?
No, but what I'm telling you is, whenever you hit all the check marks. No, I'm telling you. I know guys. I
disagree.
There's no way you're going to hit every single check mark and be like,
he didn't hit every single one, just the first date ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
because I went on another date the very next day and the guy talked the entire
That's bad.
time.
This guy's got he's not
literally
a pro.
The entire time.
He's not a pro. That guy's not a pro. So you should have asked more open-ended questions than let you talk.
I tried to talk, but it was double dutch. I was like, and then finally I went, okay, go ahead, knock yourself out.
It's your date.
And I started going like this.
Yeah.
And he just went on and on.
So you got two extremes there. You got the guy that's a complete inexperienced guy, and then you've got
the guy was 48. The other guy is 48. He's inexperienced.
Inexperienced in dating.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
and then he texted me after the date. He's like, I had such a good time. I felt like I could tell you anything. I can't wait to see you again.
Well, you sure did.
I was like, thanks for coming over the hill, buddy. Take care.
Did he drive over from Van Nuys?
Yeah, he drove over from Beverly Hills. I live in the valley.
Got it. So
yeah.
You're a dating coach?
Yeah. Well, dating, yes. I help people because I've done everything wrong. So I want to help people do it right.
That's the best way to do it. When
you
make every single mistake in the book, you're
every single mistake.
Don't do these.
Don't do these things.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So dating is interesting because when people find out I have a podcast, they're always like, I don't want to be material for your show. And I said, well, just don't give me any. That's kind of up to you.
Yeah.
Right? If you're normal, there's nothing for me to talk about. But if you talk the entire time on the date about your ex-girlfriend who was 20 years younger than you, then yeah.
He thinks that's boasting. That's
Yeah.
like, that's getting him more value. Like he's trying to be a high value
but
date.
it did not
But it's
do
the opposite.
anything.
It does the exact opposite.
And then if I did try to talk, he would look down and he was so anxious, like he couldn't wait to speak again. And I was like, okay. But yeah, on my show, I try to come from a place where I want to help people. Like I've done it the wrong way. Like I don't come from, you should do this and you should do that. I'm like, look, it's really difficult to date and it's not easy, especially when you have like impulsive tendencies or you have like abandonment issues and trauma. You know, it's not easy to date. I don't think.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just trying to think. Dating in LA, I've heard that is very difficult. Is it because there's more women?
Are you
than
not
men?
dating in LA?
I'm married.
Oh, you're married.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it?
I didn't know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So is there more women chasing like a very select few men that's going on, or what's this? I'm hearing everyone saying, "Oh, it's so hard dating. It's so hard dating." I'm like, it didn't ever seem like it was difficult for me.
How long have you been married?
10 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but it is difficult. And I think there's so many people online. You can literally swipe for like 3 days and see a new person every single
Well,
day.
when I was single, I would swipe on every single one, get the match.
Are
And then,
you kidding?
No, you have to because it's faster. Because if you just swipe on every single picture,
What do
and
you
then when you get
mean?
a
What
match,
if
you're
the
like, I
woman's
don't
like
like this one, I don't like this one, I don't like this
You
one,
mean
I like this
scooters?
one. What?
You mean a
No,
scooter?
you just swipe as fast as you can, so you can get as many
Makan, what
contacts
are you
as
talking
possible.
about? I've heard men do this. They
Yeah,
just keep
of course.
swiping.
Yeah,
I'm reading profiles.
But then once you
Who
get
the fuck reads a profile?
Brian, what are you talking
the
about?
profile again, yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
I would probably pay someone to write me a good profile.
I'm reading them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
The
And I'll pay-
average guy isn't paying somebody to write their profile.
Well, they
ChatGPT
should.
The smart ones
does.
are.
They should.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they should.
God, you guys.
It's all about efficiency. Get the highest.
We're also
amount.
business guys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's the kind of guys you want to date.
Yeah, you want
Yeah.
maximum
He
exposure,
was
least
kind of a
amount of
business
time.
Guy. I'm so sad, you guys.
Why?
Because I looked this guy up and there was this mugshot.
I think
From
you need to
how
go
long
find
ago?
like
Okay.
No, never mind.
It was
I
16
forgot what it
years
was.
ago.
How old was he when he was 16? If it was like 18 dating 17 and a half.
No, there was a 20-year age difference.
Oh.
yeah, good thing you ran.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, there's an 80s song.
I think you
called
should get
I Ran.
another number, but you still have to have blue messages. But like,
How do you? Oh, yeah.
It's a flock of
I have
seagulls?
like a Google number.
No,
It is
but
a
it's
flock of
green.
seagulls.
gotta be blue. And
Gotta
I think
be- and his texts were green.
and I think every
Oh,
3 months.
that's a red flag too. Green tags?
and I think every 3 months you got to just change that number.
The Google number?
No,
Or
you can have 2 SIMs on your phone.
Yeah.
But
I
you
know.
can block. But the green text is a
No,
big
I'm saying
red
so
flag.
people
So,
don't have the
question
real.
to you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think then, since we had such a nice date, that I should say something or I just ghost the guy? I don't believe in
Ghost.
What?
Yeah. Why waste your time? Just
I
ghost.
could
You
just
really
send
wanna
a
hear-
text. I could even
No,
just
they're
say,
gonna keep on. Well, come on, it's different.
no, I
Just
could just
call
say
it
I met
excuses.
somebody else and we had a better connection. I don't
Why?
like ghosting
Why are you gonna lie?
people.
Yeah, just ghost.
I don't want to ghost anybody.
He knows why you're ghosting him.
You'd rather
No,
go-
he doesn't.
He'll know.
Wait, you'd rather lie than ghost?
I'd rather lie than ghost.
Nah.
I'd rather just
I
say
prefer the
something
ghost.
nice.
Just go
ghost
ghost.
and move on.
This is what's wrong with
You need
everyone.
volume.
Everybody
Well, you need
ghosts
volume.
everybody. That's
Yeah,
just
but that's
I
a
don't
sign.
like
If
it.
they're not responding to your text messages,
I
all right,
mean,
move
he
on.
probably knows.
Move on to the next.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like that idea.
Why?
If you have a really good date with someone, seemingly so, maybe
That's
not a first
fake date because that was an image he created for you.
If it's, but okay, even if he dates someone, right? Like, when is he supposed to tell somebody about this? When?
I would probably do first date.
How do you interject that in
Listen,
Unfortunately,
if
you
things
have-
are going well, if
you
things
have
are
to.
going well, you go, listen, there's some shit that happened to me when I was younger, blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
think
blah.
first date?
You should.
You should. That's kind of a
That's the
dickhead move to
easiest
drag
time
it.
to do it. That's the easiest time to do it. It's
Right,
the first
you're
date.
right, you're
because
right.
if they like you, they like you. If they don't, you don't want to drag someone 2.5 months, 3 months,
No.
and then be like, oh, by the way, I boil cats in my basement. I hope you don't like cats.
I love cats.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, I can't tell Michelle this. She's going to have a panic attack.
Yeah, it should be day.
She's
day
still
one.
having a
I
panic
know
attack.
she is. When
But it
was
depends
this?
on like conversation also. Like if the conversation kind of like, you know, didn't go there at all. I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
again,
The
those are red
conversation was
flags for
great.
me. When someone really paints a really good picture of themselves
He
up
wasn't
front,
doing anything. He just showed up to the date.
But
and
Drea,
was
you said he
himself.
checked all the
yeah, all
boxes.
the boxes.
For me.
I know.
He
It's
doesn't know
easy
what
for
boxes
guys.
All right,
I
all
have.
your years,
Everybody knows
all
what a
your
woman's
years of
want.
dating.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anyone check all the boxes the way he did?
Yes.
And
I
how did that
have.
turn out?
I mean, it was good until it wasn't. You know? I mean, obviously, I'm still single, so you know what I mean? So things come up. I believe that you can be with somebody who's a good person and maybe you guys just like grow into different people. But
What?
it doesn't mean that like,
Wait, what?
I believe that you could be with somebody. What?
Okay.
Are you?
I'm listening.
Okay. You can be with somebody and they're still a good person and you're a good person and it just doesn't work out.
Correct.
It doesn't mean that like just because it didn't work out with you guys together that like, oh,
It won't
he
work with the
checked
next
all,
person.
or like he checked all the boxes and that means that that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like I still think that you could just be together and grow apart differently and it's fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
But what point are we trying to make?
I'm talking about you saying if they check all the boxes and you're like, oh, well, you're not with
No,
them.
if they're overwhelmingly
Well, no,
like
no, I
in
asked,
the beginning.
No, because I asked her before, has anyone checked all the boxes? the way this
Yes,
guy
and I'm like,
did?
that doesn't
And she
mean
said
that's a
yes.
bad thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. But there's some, like the way you were telling the story of like, this guy hit every box. He did this, he did that. It was so great. I'm like, that's a bad sign.
I disagree.
Like usually first dates that go great don't end up great. It never ends up good.
I think that's insane.
Really?
I've never gone on a bad date and it always did
No,
that all
not
of
a
a
bad
sudden we
date.
were
don't
like
have to go to
together.
extremes. I'm not saying a bad date. I'm saying a semi-decent, like better than average date. That better than average, and then you next date you're like, oh wow, I like this additional thing about that person. And then the
Anybody
next
I've
date,
dated, it's been like an out the park, like, oh my God, we really connected on the first date. Like a lukewarm, no.
I think you're looking in the wrong honeypot.
yeah.
No, I
You want it to
disagree.
be like steps. You want to constantly discover new good things about the person, and
It
you're like,
doesn't
oh,
mean
this
you
is so good.
discovered
This is
everything
so
on the
good.
first date. That's impossible.
No, it's just the red flags. It's when too good, too fast up front is a red flag.
If you're moving at the speed of light,
I
yes.
think you got to
Still.
slow down and
yeah,
look inside.
yeah.
Okay, Brian.
Ask us. Ask us. We'll.
Anyway, you guys.
Oh wait, are you talking about like?
I'm just fucking with.
He's talking about how to get over someone by getting under someone.
I absolutely disagree with that.
But what, getting over someone?
But I'm not a man.
Don't look at me.
I'm not a man. I don't think that you should get under somebody else to get over somebody else.
Yeah, that's the easiest way.
Yeah, you guys have no.
Look,
that's
we'll
not okay.
open up the mystery box of men. Ask
Okay.
away, and we'll give you answers.
I don't.
Married guy, divorced guy. So
Okay.
you can hear from both, like
About what?
anything you want to know about men.
I don't
First dates,
know.
like how much planning goes into it, what we do, what we think about, how we plan
How much
things.
People are
fucking thought
very
do you put into a
nuanced.
first date?
We don't. That's my point.
I was like, bro, I
What
pick
when
a,
you do, it's like
I pick a dinner spot, and then from there, wherever
I don't
want to
go to dinner on a first date.
No, nobody does because it's just too much of a commitment. It's like 2
Yeah,
hours
2
of sitting
hours.
there and you're like,
no way. The person
Yeah.
shows up, you're like, what is going on right now? But depending on how you met them, like if you met somebody in real
in
life,
person and you like them,
yes,
then you can do
it's
dinner.
different.
Yeah.
But if you're
I've
meeting online,
I've never done the apps.
You've never done the apps? Oh, okay. Well then,
Really?
I don't know. How is
Never
that a
dated
thing?
anyone on an app?
You've never
Interesting.
even just made a profile and swiped around just because.
I made a profile for my ex's sister and found her husband for her.
Ex's
What?
sister.
Your ex's
Okay.
sister. Okay. So you've had interactions with apps, but you've never been on an app. Okay.
I don't want my pictures already all over the internet.
That's-
I don't want it in an app.
I
Oh,
know. I'm
that's
just
true. You
saying.
get DMs up the ass.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then there you go. But you understand the concept.
I'm not
Yes.
retarded. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would flip on every single tag, like match with as many guys as
Keep
you
in
can.
mind, this is 10 years ago, too.
What is?
Okay, fine.
Your fucking mathematical sequence.
It still works. Line up with get as many qualified people as possible.
Yeah.
Then do a secondary screening of like qualified people and send out all the date requests. See which ones respond back to back. Like meet at lunch or coffee at like 1 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
That's
You're
insane.
rapid dating. How's it insane?
I'm not doing that.
It's easier.
I would maybe do 2 in a
You
day,
burn
and
off.
that's
You burn
it.
off 2 days, but you can like go through like
But
6,
here's
7
the
dates.
thing: a
and
lot
see
of
what
people
works.
want to talk on the app for like weeks and weeks at a time. Like they just want to chat, and I don't have time for that.
So here's how you do that. You get one guy's conversation and you use his response for the other guy's question.
God,
And then you
no.
have them talking to each other.
It's just
like-
too complicated.
Really?
No, I'm not
How about
doing
you just
any
go
of that.
back to meeting people in person?
Brian, where's this happening at?
I'll
I'm
tell
not
you,
like going
there's
out
three
like
strike
that.
zones. Three
Oh,
strike
God.
zones.
Okay, guys.
Number
Number
one
Uh-huh.
is after work, 5 to 6 at rooftop bars.
Okay.
Because then you get people, professionals that are coming off of work.
Okay, thank you.
Then it's the bars and the clubs,
Okay.
10 o'clock.
No.
And
that's
then you
not
have
for me.
the golden hour, that 1 to 2 a.m. The golden hour.
Who am I meeting from 1 to 2 a.m.?
Well, you have 3 categories of guys that you can meet. You can meet the after work,
I'll do the after work.
and then you can do the bars, and
No.
then you can do the late
Coffee
bars.
shop midday?
No, that doesn't work. man.
I mean, there are some cuties.
But they're not working. They're at a coffee shop during the
Nobody
day.
works in LA. Everybody's MSI,
But if you go, what's MSI?
mysterious source of income. Nobody knows what anybody does.
Oh. There's a tile company that I buy tiles from. It's called MSI. I'm like,
You can literally go to lunch with anybody at 2:00 on a Tuesday. Everyone's available.
we're
Doesn't
working
make any
right
sense.
now. It's 2:00.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean. You can manage your own schedule.
So how many guys are you like dating on
I'm not
these
dating
apps?
anybody.
Or
I'm just chatting.
going to
with
coffee
people.
with or chatting.
It's hard to get to the date. There's a lot of phone conversations, but like getting to the
Hard
date.
for your side or their side?
It's not. I'm ready to go on a date, but like
Okay.
everyone's like they're like, oh, let's talk next week or whatever. Like some people are down, but like some people it takes a while. Maybe they just got out of a marriage. Or
What is your
whatever.
ideal guy?
What is
What are
my
you looking for?
Oh,
Then we can do the calculations of like what's actually the available pool of men for that.
What am I looking for?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I just want somebody to be freaking nice to me.
How tall?
I don't really have a height requirement. I mean, the minimum is like, 5'9" is probably the min.
How much money does he have to make?
I'm not answering that.
Why?
I'm just not.
Well, we need to know.
No, you don't need
Why?
to know. He needs to make more than I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is
He
it's got to be
needs
over
to make
6
more
figures.
than I do. Yes, I
Okay.
mean minimum for
Okay.
sure.
I'm not implying that you make 6 figures. I'm just
Yeah.
asking if the guy's
Yes.
got to make
Yeah.
minimum 6
Ideally,
figures.
yeah.
Okay.
Is this going in like a Kevin Samuels situation?
Who's that?
Oh, you don't know who Kevin Samuels
No.
is? Are you serious?
Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Kevin Samuels?
Are you guys serious?
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels?
He passed away. Like he was like the really controversial dating guy. He was online. Okay, I thought it was going.
what
No
happened?
He's sort of like Andrew Tate, like same kind of vibe. He was very like he gave a lot of hot takes and pissed a lot of people off.
No.
He like okay, all right, fine.
No. No, I'm
Continue.
just trying to figure out like
He's doing the analysis.
yeah.
right?
So
Okay,
we want
I didn't know.
5'9" or taller, 100K
6
a
figures.
year.
Yeah.
Okay, what nationality are you into?
I'm very open.
Okay. That helps.
Yeah.
And then what else? Does he have to live close, like in LA?
I went to Montana for a first date. So, you know,
Montana, the state?
I'm
Yeah?
Not Montana and Santa Monica.
The state?
I went to Montana.
Wait, who
Did
paid
he
for
pay
the flight?
for it?
Yeah, you pay for the flight.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That works.
Fuck it.
This oh.
I've never been to Montana, so hey.
Okay. How was Montana?
Boring. Where I went, it was a little boring.
That's a little bit more than of a coffee date, isn't it?
It's a little bit more than a coffee date. Yeah.
Okay. How did that date go?
It was interesting.
How long was this date?
I was there for like 8 hours. I basically made it into a layover. I was on my way to Texas to see my mom.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah. So I wasn't like there for like a weekend.
weekend.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was definitely, I don't think I would do that again.
Got it.
Yeah.
What percent, like what type of guys reach out on these apps to you?
All
Like,
kinds. I mean, you would be amazed that some of the men that like my profiles, I'm kind of like, where in the world would you think that we were going to match or that this would ever actually happen?
Like, are you seeing guys in their pictures with like him or like 2 girls or like 3
I've
guys?
seen everything. The last guy that swiped on me was like in a Speedo in front of a pool and said he was 49. He was clearly like 60.
Wow.
Like
What
just
age range are you bracketing?
50 is probably the max.
What's the lowest?
37.
Is it true that most women now want to date older men?
I mean, I've dated younger guys. It just, to me, it's about the connection,
Mhm.
you know? So,
But
I
I'm
don't want to
hearing-
go too young.
Yeah, because of the conversations. With
Yeah,
older men.
exactly.
That's what
exactly.
I've
Yeah. I think it just depends. I mean, I've seen all over the map, you know? So I don't know.
Why are you laughing?
Because your fucking questions.
What's wrong with my questions?
Nothing's wrong with them. They just crack me up.
You guys are so funny.
I never said there was a problem.
No, I'm just asking.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 feet, no, 5'10", 5'9".
37,
5'9".
37 to 49.
Listen, I'm
35 to
open.
45.
This is just ideally,
Yeah.
right? Like if I meet somebody who's 36, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, get out of my face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just have a few more questions.
Gotcha. What kind of questions?
I don't know. Just depends on how the conversation goes.
Well,
Let me
how would
see
you
where
know?
his brain's at. You know, has he been married? Does he have any kids? What's his life looking like?
What if they do have kids?
I don't mind kids. I love kids. Depending on the age. Depending on the age. If they're teens, and it's a little tough.
What
Teens
about
are
out of
tough.
shape?
Oh, I don't do that.
Round is a shape.
It is, but it's a bad shape.
I need you to go to the gym.
Okay.
You gotta
Wait, I
like
don't go
work
to the gym?
out. Well, Brian, we're not dating, so it's okay.
I'm just saying, I don't go to the gym.
You gotta go to the gym.
I look
so
like I
if
go to
a
the
guy
gym.
is wealthy but out of shape, is that a deal breaker?
How out of shape we talking? I mean, I can take him to a Pilates class.
How out of shape, Brian?
Like
How far can we push it?
I mean,
Brian?
come on.
Huh?
I'm not
Brian?
gonna like be with a guy for a Gucci bag. You know what I mean? Like
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
care
for a
about
Gucci
that.
bag, but I'm like, conversation's great, everything's good, but
He has a belly?
yeah. He can go like this and just rest his arms on his belly.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No?
I love my
Okay,
father.
so fitness
but,
is
like,
super important.
It's you need to not be sedentary. Like you gotta go do something. I don't care if you go walk around your neighborhood, but you gotta move your body. Like you can't just be sitting all day and doing nothing. Yeah.
When was your last relationship?
A year ago. A year and a half ago. Year and a half.
And how long were you guys dating?
A year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah, it was long distance.
What was always long distance?
Yeah.
Like,
Florida.
geez.
I know.
Did you guys meet on an app?
No, we met like at a work thing.
See, I told you, 5 to 6. See, these are golden nuggets.
Yeah, I guess.
They're
yeah.
not my golden nuggets. We had another guest who was a pickup artist.
Oh, okay.
Was it
The one I put you on the text with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pickup artist.
Yeah.
And we were just picking his brains, and he's like, "These are the times, these are the hours, these are the
Oh, so
things."
he said the
Look,
time.
I'm not taking credit for it. It was
Who's
Sam.
meeting from 1 to 2 though? Like that. I guess
Nobody,
that's the
not 1 to 2. It was
1
5
to-
to 6.
Well, 1 to 2 a.m.
a.m. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. 1 to 2
It's
a.m.
the after hours.
Yeah, that's the golden hour.
Yeah.
I feel like those people aren't like serious relationship people.
Of course.
Right? They're hookup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
Well, that's why I said there's 3 different tiers. You got the
Got
5
it,
to
okay.
6, and then the bar, and then the
I feel like it just goes
golden hour.
downhill
Of course it
as
does.
the day, as the day goes on.
We have a friend that's in law enforcement. He's like, every
A
single thing.
Leo.
Exactly. The other Leo. Everything
law
that goes
enforcement
wrong
officer.
happens after midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit hits the fan after midnight.
Yeah, a guy wrote to me. I got into an argument with a girlfriend of mine about this because she's like, you just got to be chill on the apps, give people chances. So he wrote to me, WYDRN, at 11
What are you doing
p.m.
right now? Booty call.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And she was like, maybe he wanted to have a phone call with you. And I was
Oh,
like,
sure.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, with
Possibly.
lotion and napkins.
Never know.
Brian,
Lotion and napkins. What do you do?
get out of here. What are you doing right now? And so I told him, I was like, hey, I'm not, like, what are you doing type
First
of
of all, at
woman.
midnight, I'm not leaving my fucking house.
I mean, seriously. And he like went off on me.
Here's a controversial question.
Okay.
Or a
boy.
series of questions that are coming.
Oh boy.
Okay.
What do you feel like you have to offer to
Oh shit.
the person you're dating?
Well, first of all, I am an amazing person with a great personality. I'm super loyal. I'm talented. I'm independent. I can take care of myself. And when I give my heart, I give everything to a person. And so you know that you can always depend on me. And I am not like an average woman. So anything that people are like, oh, women do this, women do that, that is not me. I am outside of that box. And if you get the honor to be in my presence, then you're welcome.
So what is that? What's
Can
the
you cook?
difference? Yeah, what's the difference
Yes.
than the average woman?
You didn't list that out. I'm just asking.
Why do I have to say that I can cook? Like this whole
You can?
thing.
What's
Yeah,
your
I can
favorite thing
cook.
to cook?
I like to make spaghetti and
Okay.
salmon. Yeah. But this thing right now of like, can you cook and
No,
can
we
you
didn't
do all
say,
this
can
stuff?
you cook?
But the
You
way
mentioned
Brian's like, can you cook? You didn't say, can you cook?
Can you cook?
Can you cook?
This fool can cook a mean steak though.
I can't make steak.
No, it's a guy thing.
Yeah, it's a
steak
guy
is
thing.
Yeah, steak is definitely a
thing.
guy thing for sure.
I've yet to meet a woman that can cook a steak better than this guy.
Okay.
And I'm sure some
Make
like
me and
chefs
Michelle
are.
steaks.
This guy, I'm telling you. Yeah, steaks are
It's been a minute.
his
but
specialty.
Sure, I still got it.
Well, you haven't made a steak in a minute?
It's been the wintertime. We can't
Yeah,
barbecue.
It's too cold outside.
You can't make it
It's LA.
inside?
No,
No,
not
see?
to get.
See, this is why.
Oh.
This is
No.
why. No, you need to have the right grill, the right temperature.
What's your favorite steak place?
No, we fucked that up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cooking steak at home is way
Yeah.
better than any restaurant we go
What?
to.
Yeah, we
it's that
can't.
good.
Yeah,
It's that good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Arizona did have a pretty good steak.
Where?
Yeah.
Can you not say it?
Yeah, we can.
Uh,
Yeah, we just don't
steak-
remember.
Steak 48.
No, it was
Yes,
owned
I
by
heard
Steak
Steak-
48. It
I
was
heard
owned
Steak
by
48
Steak
is
48.
good.
It was called the Dominic's. That's what it was. It was in
In
Tucson.
Scottsdale? Oh.
Scottsdale. It was in Scottsdale.
It was
yeah.
in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
And it was fucking
Incredible.
Okay. How do you get your steaks or how do you cook them?
Medium rare.
medium
There's no
rare.
other way.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I
There's
think.
no other way.
Yeah, my daughter eats them medium rare.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little sea salt.
I love that.
That's it. That's all the steak conversation. You had? Anyways, he's good at steak. So do you enjoy cooking?
I mean, it's not my favorite thing to do, but
What's
I'll
your
do
favorite
it.
thing to do?
Dance in the kitchen.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like
thinking-
cooking?
I don't love cooking. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I mean, I live by myself. But if I'm with someone, like those things will come out of me. But like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not like in the kitchen loving it. I just didn't really grow up that way. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, yeah, you don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen, but it's like
Yeah,
someone can
it-
just put something together and it tastes phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's
yeah. But I'm not
I mean,
like,
it's,
living in the kitchen, like, like probably how my mom used to do it back in the day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because you can order food nowadays and it's probably a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Then
I
yeah.
do not like takeout though.
Why?
I don't know. Just
You never order Uber Eats?
No, he does.
I do,
Oh.
but
He
not.
does. He does.
Yeah.
He's constantly Uber eating.
I'm
No,
like, let me
fuck
see
you. I'm
your-
always at Makan.
I'm like,
That's
let me
true.
see your Uber Eats bills.
It's $200 a month.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what my Makan bill is.
What's Namakan?
Namakan it's not that expensive. It's like $30 for dinner.
What
it's
is
really
it?
good. It's teppanyaki, right? No, not teppanyaki.
Yakitori.
Yakitori. Japanese barbecue.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't
He'll
had
take you
Japanese
out. You
barbecue.
should check it out.
Taking him show.
I'm a wingman.
Okay, yes.
I'm
you
there
can be
like
the wingman.
5 nights a week.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Done.
I think
Let's
he's
go.
going there tonight. You should join him.
Okay. All right, Makan.
Do you ever go out to like bars with friends or you usually like roll solo?
I don't really go to bars.
Why?
I don't drink.
I don't
one,
either.
so
But like
that's-
5 to 6 just to meet people.
I've done it a couple times. Like my friends, like go out by yourself to a bar and sit there and like.
It's hard.
whatever.
You should go
It's-
with friends.
Yeah, but
You got Michelle.
Yeah.
I mean, Michelle's not gonna go to a bar.
Yes, you will.
Like, she
At
would look
5
a
or
nice
6. Like
bar.
after here, what's this restaurant
Voltaire.
called?
No, Voltaire's great.
Yeah.
Like that kind of. When you say bar, I
That's
think
what I
like
mean. A high-end bar.
Yeah,
Not
yes,
a dive
I think
bar.
like a beer
No,
bar.
no. You don't want a
Yeah,
beer
yeah.
dude.
No, I
You
don't.
want a
I did a
martini
beer
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A martini dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
That
a
has
beer
like
dude.
a martini, not
Yeah.
20.
Especially at 5. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine? Like piss drunk by 7.
No, but the thing is, I'm done with online dating now. I'm done.
So you should switch to the bars.
I'm done. I'm gonna have to go out now.
What are some red flags for you? Or most women also.
Talking about your ex on a first date for freaking 30 minutes? That's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Talking bad about your exes? That's a red flag.
Because that makes you look stupid too.
Why does that make me look stupid?
No. The person saying
Oh,
it.
I was like, what
Not
did I
you,
do?
Not you. It makes the person talking bad
Yes.
stupid. Because it's like, if your ex is so bad, how bad of a character,
Yes.
like judge a character are you?
Yeah, emotional
show-
intelligence is also really important to me. So there's questions that I ask specifically to see like if a person is self-aware.
Let's ask one.
So
Yeah.
I'll ask, what is your butt? And then I'll obviously a person goes, what do you mean? So I always say, if you take all of your exes and you put them in a room, they would say, Brian is so great, but. So to me, like if I've hear something again in my next relationship and I heard it before and I heard it before, I'm like, okay.
Then it's me.
It's me.
Yeah.
And so like if a person can answer that question, especially if they are like older, they've been in relationships, they've had some experience, that lets me know that they're self-aware. But if a guy's like, oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't really think anything's wrong with me. I'm like,
Well, they
okay.
know what's wrong with them.
They just
it's
don't
just
wanna
so
answer.
bad that they don't want to say it.
Maybe
so they're
that's
thinking of
it.
a lesser bad.
I don't know.
To be
Some
like,
people
you know
seem
what?
really-
Yeah, boiling cats was pretty bad. So maybe it's
What's
just
with the boiling cats?
maybe it's just trimming
God.
cats.
But you
I don't
know, I like when people can talk about communication. And I also ask, how do you show up in an argument? How do you fight? Like, I don't ask that like right away.
Yeah.
But how do you handle discord? Because you're going to disagree with the person. And what do you do when you show up? If they're like, well, I don't know. I'm like, okay.
Well, are you talking about like showing up to an argument, knowing that you're going to get into an argument? And well, it depends on
Well,
what your
it's just-
outlook is. Are you trying to end the relationship or are you trying to save the relationship?
Well,
That's
just
like
in
your
a
first.
like if you just have any sort of discord, like, are you shutting down? Do you name call? Do you go cold? Do you gaslight? Like, what do you? how
No,
do you
those are
show
childish
up?
moves. I think like the most important thing to do is what's your end goal? Like, what do you want as the end goal? Do you want to
Sometimes
stay
you
in the
need a mid-
person or do you
Well,
want to
these
burn
are
the
like-
house down?
Okay, that's when you're being more specific. I just ask it generally to see how do you show up in conflict. Like sometimes I get really short. Like my text will get short,
Mm-hmm.
and I like go into my inner child and I kind of like nag a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I know my little blind spots, and I can check myself and be like, oh, I'm acting like I'm 7.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back into my adult self, right? Because it's not about being perfect.
Yeah.
But it's about like, are you self-aware to say, hey, Drea, I need 5 minutes before I say something really weird to you?
What if I need 24 hours?
Take 24. That's really long. As long as there's a time you're going to call me the next day, because I'm very Virgo that way. I'm like, wait, where are you going? What are you
Well,
doing?
Virgos forget right away too.
No,
Like,
I
we get
do
angry.
not.
I do. I'm like, I'm over it.
No, I'm definitely not over
Really?
it. No.
So if someone bothers you, like remember it forever and like
Forever, yeah.
really
I'm not saying I hold on to it, but I don't forget.
burden, no?
No.
It's easier just not caring.
People say that so flippantly. Like sometimes you don't have a choice in that.
Really?
Yes, you do.
I don't think that you always do. Because people who have, like if you have obsessive thinking thoughts, like people are like, oh, just don't think about it. Don't worry about it.
No, that makes it worse because then you'll think about it. But
That's what I'm saying.
There's things you could do, right, Michelle? Yeah. To like just be like,
But I do think that that's a wiring thing. Not everybody's wired the same way.
I think you can train your brain to do it.
Sure, I guess.
Sort of like compartmentalizing pain, mental pain, or a hell that
you know
you're
what
going
I've
through.
decided to do when people say these things to me? I go, okay.
Show me.
No. I just think it's your perception. It's Michelle's. That's what works. But like, I think when you're by yourself and you know you are working on certain things, it's like you know what you can and can't do and what your blind spots are, and I know what mine are. And so like I do tend to have like obsessive thinking thoughts. So what I can do is then observe them and not attach to them, but they don't go away.
No, they
right?
never go away.
Yeah.
They're just dull. You can dull it. Like think of it as like a thermostat.
Yeah.
People have like a financial thermostat. It's set at a certain level. They feel like I can't make more than 100,000 a year, and then you're like,
Yes.
let's turn it up to 250 a year, and
That-
then they're like,
yes.
oh wow, I can make more money. Same with anger. People are like, I'm angry. I'm always going to be angry. I'm always going to yell, and it's like, well, why don't you do this? And then you can say like
that I agree with.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when you overthink and overanalyze, you can also say, well, why is it that you overanalyze? Is it because you really don't want to do it, or do you want to do it? You just, because you get what we call analysis paralysis. A lot of times if you
yeah, that's a
overanalyze
thing.
things, you get paralyzed and you won't take a move.
Right.
And so you're like, just take a move instead of sitting there and analyzing.
Motion changes emotion.
Yeah, motion.
That's kinda how
exactly.
Yeah.
Just little, I
That's
guess,
kinda how I
tricks
think.
and things. That's why if you ever want to elevate yourself, you elevate your friends, and then that'll
Amen
elevate
to
you.
that. So true. Me and Michelle like that.
So it'll help. I think it'll help. It's never going to go away. If you have chattering monkeys in your head, they're always going to be chattering. But then if you know it's like, okay, this is chattering monkey talk, I'm not going to listen to it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna focus
Like
on
when I
something
wake
else.
up in the morning, sometimes my head tells me all kinds of crazy things, and I have to just push through that.
Just
But
let
that is a part of
yourself
the
know
process.
these are chattering monkeys.
I do.
All they're going to do is chatter. I don't need to listen to it.
Right.
And then just move on.
Yeah. Not everybody's that fortunate though. Some people get like really paralyzed in their thoughts.
But if you have nice friends, good friends that are all better than you, they're just going to elevate you. And you're going
I
to
agree.
have, like if you want to get married, have 4 friends of yours that are married. You're going to pick up their qualities, how they are in a relationship, how they act, how they treat. And then automatically you're just going to kind of gravitate to that crowd.
Yeah.
And then you're going to run into a guy because they probably have good quality men that are single in their
Hopefully.
in their friend circle. And then that's going to gravitate. If that's what your goal is, if
Yeah.
the goal is to get married, that's what I would do. I would
Okay, but do you feel like a lot of single people hang out with married people? Because what I've
don't
found,
because it's dangerous also. But you have to make yourself not dangerous.
Exactly.
You have to make yourself
What
not
does
dangerous.
that mean?
Meaning you can't come across as threatening to a woman that's married that thinks you're going to take their husband. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. Nothing
Yeah.
good is easy. Everything good is difficult to get.
Yeah,
And there's
but
a
if you're
reason
like
why
the
it's
single
difficult.
person, it's not like these couples are going to always be inviting you out as like the fifth wheel.
No, but you offer value. You know what I mean? You have
Yeah.
a great personality. When you go to a party, you make the party live and everyone wants to hang around you.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
for
harmless
sure.
fun. People are going to invite you more.
But I think living in LA, it's tough to be like, I have a few married friends, but most of my friends are not married.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like in long-term relationships with like emotional avoidant men.
That's bad too.
Yeah, it's not great. And
Yeah.
then they have other emotionally avoidant friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But events, parties, now I'm not talking to like high school house parties. It's like more sophisticated
Right.
parties
Yes,
where you have
exactly.
like
Yeah. I went to like a little gathering yesterday, and it's like, of course, the one guy that I was like, ooh, he's cute. And it's like,
married 2 kids.
he's married, 2 kids. Yeah. I was like, why isn't he wearing his ring? It's so annoying.
The
He
ring,
was giving
I don't
me the
like.
look,
No,
though.
the reason
I
I don't
never
like
wore
wearing
one.
rings because it just.
Oh, yeah, you don't got a ring on either.
No, I don't like wearing rings. I never wore a ring because it just scratches up the.
I don't want to
steering wheel
hear
of
it.
the
My
car.
man's wearing a ring.
I never
Really?
wore one.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know,
on
it's-
your neck. Wear a necklace. Put it around your watch.
I think women hit
put it
on you
your
more if you're
beads.
married.
They do.
Yeah.
They
So-
totally do.
When you don't have a wedding ring on, they're like, oh, hey, nobody wants them. Like, don't talk
They're
to
like,
him.
are you taken?
Yeah.
Do you want to get married again, Brian?
No,
Oh, Makan,
he's
stop.
not allowed to.
What do you mean he's not allowed to?
He's 2 for Buford. He's already 0 for 2.
Hey, but David said
You're over
David
2?
said-
I
listen.
thought you've been married once.
No.
Oh, Brian.
He's got the 2 for Buford special.
I got married at
He-
24 the first time.
Okay, fine. How long were you married?
Too long.
18 months.
Oh,
The attorney that we were just speaking to,
okay.
what did he say,
Got a
Brian?
bunch of hot takes.
He said, don't have kids.
Excuse me?
That's what he told me.
Don't get married first.
Don't get married.
Don't have kids.
Go get a vasectomy and go bank sperm.
Yeah, sperm bank.
Yep.
Are you guys being serious? That was his advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
He's seen too much in 27 years.
70% of all first marriages fail.
Then 60% of all
Of the
second marriages
He
fail.
said third marriages, though,
50-50.
50-50.
Okay, so this is good news.
No. The good news is if he dates and marries a guy, divorce rate is very, very low. Because 2 men have very, very, very low divorce rate. 2 women have a higher divorce rate than men, than heterosexual couples.
Because we're
What'd you
thank
drop?
you. Am I a little Stanley?
No.
Little my ass.
I know.
Yeah, that
I
thing
love
is
my
massive.
Stanley. I love
Jeez.
it. I love it. Okay, but if it's 50-50, that's better than the starter marriage.
It is.
You're still on the, you have,
I still have to have a start. But what if I am the second marriage for somebody else? I wonder what those
I think it's
statistics
60. Probably 65.
are. I mean, that has to be like a little
Blended
bit
too.
better.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of hoping for.
You
So-
want a guy that
Has already been married?
He's got a lot more experience. He knows what not to do also.
Maybe it's like some little kids already married.
You want kids from another? Because then that...
If they're little.
But then that ex-wife is in the picture.
Yeah, then you got to deal with
that
crazy
ex-wife is in the picture for 18 years.
I get it, but it doesn't... I don't think it's...
what you don't realize is in family court, apparently, the wife can keep every single year opening up the case for child support and just keep dragging him to court for 18 years.
Okay, an amicable ex-wife. I mean, geez.
Amicable?
They
What
exist.
if you're the hot new wife and she's the ugly old wife? What if she's the ugly ex-wife and you're the hot new wife?
They already have everything settled. It's over. They've been divorced.
It won't be over. My point is
California.
it'll never be over.
How do you know?
The attorney just told us.
I'm open, though. I went to Montana for a first date. Who knows where I'm
The
going to
attorney just told us. He said it never ends.
Oh my God, you guys. This is
18
like
years.
worst case scenario. There are people who divorce and it's amicable and everything can be okay.
Yeah.
There are some.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Yes.
Where there's no one
Just
trying to
like
like
my
ruin
first one
each
was
other.
amicable.
Yeah.
That was easy. We filed ourselves.
Okay.
No attorneys.
18 months though? How long
No
were you
assets
together?
to go over.
I'm not answering that question.
How long were you together total? You got married at 24. Were you like so smitten and in love?
Wait, how old?
50 days.
Brian, you're like such a romantic. You are.
He's a
You're like,
blind romantic.
That's right.
I can't
I
with you
love
two.
that about you, though. I do. Because it's like, you wouldn't think that. And then you get to know you a little bit and you're like, you're a freaking softie.
No, I'm not.
Okay, Brian. Yeah, you are. I said that to Michelle.
Test.
Okay.
I'm the Joker.
He's the Joker.
I think you're a softie. That's what I told Michelle after the podcast.
No, he likes chaos.
He can like chaos and be a softie.
I'm good, but then when I flip the switch, then you see the Joker.
Yeah, then the whole building burns down.
Oh, okay.
Then you're fucked.
Okay. All right. What are you, Libra?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We talked about that.
What is
Oh, what's your wife?
Sagittarius?
Oh, interesting.
Why? I don't know anything about signs.
I know most men don't. It's okay.
I just know I'm a Virgo. That's all I know. What's
That's good.
Sagittarius is pretty, like, she's pretty mellow
I
and
can't
calm.
wait for you to go on her show.
Why?
It's going to be great.
Why?
Let's go on the show now.
I know, right? We'll do it
Take
after
out the
this.
mics.
But let's just switch out the mic.
Yeah.
No, my set's a little different. It's more purple.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like purple.
Yeah.
It's a nice color.
I'm thinking about changing it though.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, it's like, I don't know. I need to change it.
Like Barney vibes?
It's not Barney.
Well, you
No,
said you don't
it's-
like it.
It just, I need to like, I don't know if I want it to be more muted. Like, to
Oh, yeah,
fall back a
pastel
little
colors
bit.
are really in right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still
Should we
thinking
call
about
Cosmo?
Yeah, we can bring the Queen of Melrose on your set. Queen of Melrose.
Who's that?
Cosmo.
it. Who's I thought you guys were talking about the magazine. I feel so
No.
old.
No, I'll send you the episode.
Yeah.
Cosmo?
Yeah.
That's a woman?
No.
Oh,
He-
it's a person. Please
No,
don't
he's-
cancel me.
He's no, he
It's
says
a they.
he's did he say he's a woman?
How did he identify?
He didn't.
He didn't. But he's
They
old school.
didn't?
He's old school. He's old
No,
school.
no, no,
he's
no.
old school.
Okay,
he's cool.
then fine. He didn't.
We love him. He's
I don't
my
want any
stylist
trouble.
from 15
He
no,
says he's
20
a
years
dude
ago.
that
Likes
acts
to
like
dress.
a woman.
Yeah.
Dresses like a woman.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
she no
Oh.
Cosmo's
Twin brother?
no female persona is
Oh.
shoot, I forgot. Anyway, no, he was my stylist from like 20 years ago
Okay.
in Melrose. Still keep in touch. He's a great guy.
Amazing.
Gal.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. No, he's awesome. He's
Fucking
I'm telling you,
riot.
awesome. Awesome.
Okay,
This
amazing.
guy gets you G'd up from the feet up.
Oh, you want to know what he calls Andy?
What's he call Andy?
Papi Chulo.
I am only calling Andy Papi Chulo from now on.
Where is he? He's turning red.
He's turning red on
Chulo,
me.
He's turning red.
hey.
Yeah. Yeah. That is
I
true.
would love to see Andy getting called Papi Chulo by Cosmo.
We
have
should
it
go
on
to
film.
Cosmo.
Oh my God, I love it.
His store is on Melrose. It's called Cosmo's.
But she's got a schedule when.
Oh, he's there on Saturdays and Tuesdays.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but we got to text Ansley to make sure.
Yes.
Oh, with like an appointment only kind of vibe?
Yes.
Well, to make sure he's in.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's.
okay.
He's. I mean, he can style you. You'll have a great time. He's amazing.
You might
Okay.
pee your
He's
pants a little bit.
Huh?
From laughing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll take you.
I
And
love
we got to
this.
bring a video person. Like, it's a whole.
It's a
He's really
whole
good.
thing.
He's
It's a whole
good. He's
thing.
great.
He wanted to
Amazing.
style me. I was like, in Lulu? Like, what do you want to do?
Lulu.
No, but we need to do that. We need to go and get styled there. He's really good. Yeah.
You love the comfy vibe.
Burning Man. Drea.
What about Burning
What's
Man?
Burning Man?
She goes to Burning Man.
You do
Yeah.
the whole week?
Yeah. I go for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Fuck
Do you
is
get an
wrong with
RV
you?
or?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
I
love
wanted to do
Burning,
Burning
Man.
Man.
It's the best place on earth.
You go
How
for 2
hard
weeks?
is it to get out of there when it's over?
Takes a minute.
Getting out takes a minute, depending on when you go. Like if you leave,
Can you leave right after the burning is done?
That's probably one of the busiest times. But yeah, you can.
So
Yeah,
when's the
yeah,
best time to leave?
I mean,
A
it's
day or
probably
two
like
later.
the morning that they do the burn. Like that Saturday is probably an easy time to go, but
Can you helicopter out of there?
you can.
Oh, they have that now.
You
yeah,
can
yeah,
fly
you
in,
can fly
fly
in,
out.
fly out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
On like
On.
right on
Onto the playa, yeah.
from Reno Airport.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do
Yeah.
this. How do you get Burning Man tickets?
I mean, they're so easy to get now. You can just go online and get them. They do have like sales that they put out every now and then,
I
but
thought it was like no money.
No, you
charge you for
got
that?
to pay for the ticket.
you got to
Tickets
pay.
kinda,
The tickets have gone up.
How much
like
is
$700,
it?
$800
It's
bucks.
Yeah, it's $750 now.
Well, that's like 2 weeks. So who
It's-
cares?
Yeah, but I go for 2 weeks because I help build like with my camp.
Oh, the sets.
Yeah, I go help set
That's not
things
including
up.
like your food.
Wait, it's coming up. You want to go to Burning Man?
Oh yeah, let me bring my kids too.
Just go like
You
4
can.
days.
There's a kids
5
camp.
days.
There's a kids camp. It's right next to mine, Kidsville. It's amazing.
Wait, no.
I'm just
Kids
saying.
at Burning Man?
There's tons of kids at Burning Man.
There's no like
There's
normal
tons
rational
of
adults.
children
No.
at Burning Man. There's
I'm
tons of
not.
no. Listen,
No.
I'm
I
not
might go
saying
for like 48 hours. We fly in.
Are you down to go?
48 hours?
Yeah, we could do Burbank to
you
Reno.
will go for 2 days and you'll never leave. It's so much fun.
When is the best time to go? Are you going this year?
Yep. of
Okay,
course.
so I'm going 100%. When is Burning Man?
It starts.
We'll start a group chat. We'll figure it out.
August 22nd. Oh no, that's when I'm going. I'm sorry. It's August 28th, I think, or something, or 27th through
Yes,
September 2nd.
we're doing Burning Man this year.
It's you got to start prepping.
When do we
like
burn?
now.
What, prep for what?
Like the whole
Like hepatitis B, hepatitis C
it's
shots,
it's a
like
lot
vitamins?
of every year that I go, I get really nervous and I get
Do you get
anxiety.
sick?
No.
No, you're just going to eat a lot of dust because I raced through that a week
Dust is
before
fine.
that.
Dust
You
is
do
fine.
get a lot of dust. I mean, when that first shower I take when I get home.
It's amazing. Isn't it?
It's the best.
Home? You get on a plane?
No, I'm
Without
saying the
taking a
first
shower?
real shower, like
Oh.
with real hot water,
With
full
real
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah, I mean, we're at Burning Man. We do have showers. Like my camp's pretty bougie, which I love.
Really?
Yeah, we're
Wait,
glamping.
is there room in your camp?
No, we're already at max.
Maximum capacity?
Yeah, it's like over
Bro, we'll figure
130
it out.
people.
How do you find accommodations? You have to bring your own tent? Or
If
what?
you just
We're
go
not
like
sleeping in a fucking
rogue,
tent.
What?
no, you're not.
No, I'm not going to be in a tent. Like,
We're
I need
sleeping in an
something-
RV, bro.
I was like, you're
How
not
do we get
getting
an
a tent.
RV there?
Oh, they
You-
have
you
they have
drive
a
it.
whole what?
Is something there? Like,
they
you can
have
just
it
go
where
in?
we just show up, arrive, and go.
Yeah, and you
No.
could just go rogue and like just go to Burning
No,
Man
no,
and
no,
like
no, no, no.
you know not be with the
I want
camp.
it- I
But
want a
my
bed.
camp comes with everything.
Wait, this sounds like a warrior thing.
No,
we
no,
got
it's just-
camps? Like
there's-
different groups?
Yeah. There's camps. Like you go with a camp,
And
or
you gotta
can
have a
just
bicycle
go.
there.
A what?
You need an e-bike, not just any bike. You need an e-bike.
How do
Yeah,
you
so we'll
charge
make
an
sure the
e-bike? Solar
RV's
panels?
there. Got
Yeah.
the e-bike. We're
Why do
good.
you need an e-bike? Can't you just walk around?
Funny guy.
Oh, Makan.
Oh,
No.
Oh, bro.
Teach me these- teach me these.
No, you
I've
need
been
a
out of
bike.
the game for a while.
You need a bike.
I've never
at
been,
Burning
and I
Man.
know you need a bike.
Yeah, you need a bike. That's
else
the
do
only
you
way
need?
you get around.
Mask?
Goggles,
Mask.
water bottle. Those are the most important things.
Is there
And
water
for
there?
men, yes, but like,
Look, we're going the bougie way. The RV will be stocked.
yeah, you just stock up your RV, you'll be fine.
Okay. Can I
Yeah.
just give some money and like someone set this up?
I mean, there are camps like that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are camps
Okay,
like
we
that.
need to share a lot of this information because this is like.
But it's
As-
not like the burner way.
Can
There-
we make steaks there?
Yeah.
we have a 5-star chef. He makes the best food. Like I probably eat better at Burning Man than I do like at home.
Dude, why are we doing this?
It's so much fun.
Yeah, we need to go.
It's
what-
the most freeing experience of your entire life because what's great about
I'm
it
not
is
wearing
like
those goofy outfits.
you wear whatever you want.
Cosmo
Brian.
has those outfits.
I'm wearing Lulu, bro. Calm down.
You
Oh,
wanna wear Lulu? Wear Lulu.
Dre, if you need outfits, Cosmo's got them.
Ooh, for Burning Man?
Yeah,
Yep.
didn't he say that's his Christmas time?
Oh yeah, that's his like Christmas.
Oh!
That's his
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
It's Cosmo's Glam
No
Squad,
way.
I think.
Okay,
I
well,
think
then
it's
I'll have to go
Cosmo's
see
Glam
him.
Squad in Melrose.
Yeah, I've already started prepping outfits, so I'll have
This
to
was telling me to wrap up.
go see him.
Okay. We're just talking about Burning Man.
I love
Yeah, but I
Burning
definitely want to
Man
do
chat.
Burning Man.
I'll
Yeah,
start
do
a group
it.
chat.
Okay, perfect.
Amazing.
You going?
Brian's not going to Burning Man.
48 hours.
This bitch.
You'll stay.
Bro, I got
They give
kids.
48 hours just to get there.
No, it's not. We're
Take the
flying.
kitties.
I know. No, we can't.
Oh,
take
no,
kids.
I'm just
no
kidding. I'm
chance.
just joking. Don't take
There's
it.
no
no,
kids.
They're too young. They're too
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
But I'm down. When is the fire burning?
It's
The-
on Saturday, whatever the Saturday is before the 2nd. So maybe like the 30th. I don't know.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, and then we can just fly back the next morning
Do whatever you want.
with a helicopter.
That's what's so great.
Or an airplane.
Cool.
It's a dry lake bed. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dre, for being on the
Yeah.
show.
Where can people find you, Dre?
Yes.
You can find me at Hey Babe Can We Talk on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all the things.
Oh, you
Isn't
fancy.
that it?
Hey Babe Can We Talk? Right here.
No.
Perfect.
I am
Appreciate you.
fancy. Yeah, thank you for having me, guys.
Great meeting you.